Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm Victor Kohlberg.
And I'm Will Lewis.
Today is a Friday, April 14th, 2023.
Today is an 8A.
Today we are featuring some segments about a segment on 6th grade social studies and science,
A segment on the recent Puerto Rico trip, and a segment on the 8th grade science.
Outstanding job at the first track meet of the season. Both the boys and girls teams managed to win the meet, thanks to the staff and students that came to support the kids.
7th and 8th grade track athletes, for today's meet at Portsmouth, we will meet in the gym after school. After everyone changes, we will go to the cafe to wait for the bus.
Wednesday, April 19th, the 7th Academy team will be going on a field trip to the Seacoast School of Technology field trip. They will leave school at 11:50 a.m. and return at 2:10 p.m.
Next Friday, April 21st, the 7th Hampton team will be going on a field trip to the Seacoast School of Technology field trip. They will leave school at 11:50 and return to school at 2:10.
Next Thursday, April 20th, is the 7th grade Take Your Child to Work Day.
Lunch will be crunchy, crispy fish sticks, baked french fries, bag of chips, fruit, veggies, and milk. That lunch sounds mighty delicious.
Any 6th or 7th grade students who would like to switch their music course for next year need to see Mrs. Reno or Mrs. Gay for a music choice form. You do not need to fill out anything if you would like to continue on your current music course. All forms are due by Friday before April vacation.
Here's a readathon update. Thank you to all the students participating in the readathon this year. Students have until Monday, April 17th to log in and enter reading minutes. It's not too late to set up an account either. Visit the library website for more information.
Students can earn prizes through the readathon website and help our school raise money for end-of-year field trips. Additional prizes and recognition will be given to the reader in each grade with the most reading minutes. The homer with the most reading minutes in each grade will get to have a breakfast party after April vacation.
On April 18th, 2023, that is this coming Tuesday, there will be an Earth Day cleanup. It will take place during advisory. To sign up, please email Mrs. Bullard as soon as possible at lbullard@sau90.org.
On Tuesday, students who have signed up will go to the cafeteria, where they'll be split up into groups to clean up. The goal is to make people more aware of what they're doing with their trash.
8th grade students in Mr. Shaw's science class recently participated in a physics activity. The Hot Wheels activity is an introduction to the unit on physics. Students were given a Hot Wheels car and some track, and they needed to explore motion on their own and then share back what they discovered.
By the end of the activity, they should have collected some data through experiments that they designed on their own to support a concept that they decided to explore. Jack had the opportunity to speak with a couple of these students.
You guys are probably thinking, that guy's on a track with no car. He's going nowhere. But guess what? When that gate releases, I'm out of here. Buckle up for today's Hot Wheels Labs.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with 8th graders Reese and Bryce, who recently took place in a lab and science class with Hot Wheels. Reese, can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So at first, we originally just started playing out, seeing at different heights how fast the car would go. We learned a little bit about friction, density, velocity, and speed.
And Bryce, what was your favorite part of this lab?
My favorite part was probably building big ramps and sending the cars down.
And what was one thing that you learned about from the lab?
One thing that I learned was that different cars can go different lengths depending on how like the axles work.
Thank you for being on Shark News.
Mrs. Dumont's 6th grade social studies class is studying the origins of ancient Rome.
Students are drawing a 4-frame cartoon depicting the origin story. They have learned that there is a legend dating back to about the 4th century BCE that holds that twin brothers named Romulus and Remus founded the city of Rome.
After a fight, Romulus killed Remus. Romulus then ruled Rome for about 40 years before being elevated to the status of a god.
Rome is said to be named in his honor. Jack interviewed some students about their activities, and he also took some pictures of their work.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with 6th graders Lucy, Chloe, and Jake, who recently did a comic strip about ancient Rome and social studies. Lucy, can you tell me a little bit about that?
So we had 2 paragraphs, and there's called Romulus and Remus, or Aeneas, and you could choose one to do a comic about, and I chose Romulus and Remus.
Chloe, what were some of the requirements for this project?
Some requirements were you had to make it beginning, middle, end, and you only had 4 boxes.
And Jake, what was your favorite part about this project?
It was fun that you got to color and draw.
Thank you all for being on Shark News.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. Today I'm here with Gabriella and Hannah, who are 2 6th graders from Miss Muncie's science class. So, Hannah, I understand you guys did a moon phases project. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we had to make a poster or like a video showing the moon phases, and we had to like explain how the moon phases worked.
All right. And Gabriella, what were some of the requirements for this project?
For the requirement, we needed to show all of the moon phases and do some explaining about each. And we needed to have a sun to show how the sun would reflect on all the moons to show it. And we needed an earth to show how it would look from Earth, and a model to show how it would look from space, and or either.
All right. And what was your favorite part of this project?
My favorite part of the project would probably be either the painting or the coloring the projects to put the moons down.
And Hannah, what was your favorite part?
I liked being creative and figuring out how to show the moon phases.
Thank you guys for being on Shark News.
Thank you for having us.
The 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip is only a few short weeks away. They will leave Hampton Academy for Washington, D.C. on May 9th and return on May 12th. There is a second semester video about one of the places they will visit. It was made by Nadia, Kendra, and Olivia.
This past week, 12th, 8th grade students, their Spanish teacher, Miss Cauffill, Miss Bowen, and Mr. Hawkins traveled to Puerto Rico.
They had lots of fun experiences and had the opportunity to practice their Spanish language skills.
Thanks to Miss Cauffill for organizing the trip.
Take a look at some pictures from the adventure.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with two 8th grade students, Elizabeth and Nora, who went on the Puerto Rico trip. Elizabeth, how many people went on the trip?
So there were 10 girls, 2 boys, and 3 teachers that went, so there were 15 people in total.
And Nora, where did you guys stay?
We stayed in Central Old San Juan and Luquillo Beach.
Elizabeth, what was your favorite part of the trip and what made it your favorite part?
My favorite part was just walking around Old San Juan and seeing all the old, historic things.
And Nora, what was your favorite part of the trip?
My favorite part was ziplining and seeing the mountains.
Hi, we're here in Puerto Rico on the Spanish trip, and we just ziplined at Toro Verde.
My favorite part was ziplining head first and getting to see the pretty views of the mountains. My favorite part was ziplining upside down.
My favorite part was going on the monster, which was you went face first.
My favorite part was also going on the monster and going over the mountains and the rivers.
My favorite part was also the monster and seeing the nice views. My favorite part was ziplining over the river.
Thank you both for being on Shark News.
And now for the weather. Friday, we'll have partly cloudy skies. There'll be gusty winds in the afternoon, and the high temperature will be around 69 degrees. Saturday, we have mainly cloudy skies. There will be a high temperature of 52 degrees. And on Sunday, there will be considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers. The temperature will be 50 degrees.
This week, we have 5 weather photos. From Brandy Hardiman, we have moon reflections, sunrise walk, sunrise waves, and marsh moon. From Miss Strong, we have signs of spring. Beautiful. Thanks, Brandy and Miss Strong, for sending those in. Remember, you can send your weather photos into sharknews@sau90.org.
Celebrating his birthday on Saturday is Carson Wood.
Celebrating on Sunday is Nora Fleming. Happy birthday, Carson and Nora. Today is Look Up at the Sky Day. On April 14th, Look Up at the Sky Day encourages us to admire the beauty above us. On this day, we all hope for good weather and an opportunity to fill our eyes with the sky from horizon to horizon. Here are some ways to observe Look Up at the Sky Day.
Spend time watching the clouds. Note the different shapes and how they move. At night, investigate the stars. Search the heavens for constellations, planets, and the Milky Way.
Our fact of the day is a question for you, and it's about something you see in the sky almost every day.
How much do you think the average cumulus cloud weighs?
A, 10 pounds.
B, 100 pounds.
C, 1,000 pounds.
Or D, 1,000,000 pounds.
Our thought of the day comes from Van Morrison.
He is a singer-songwriter from Northern Ireland.
He wrote,
"Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly."
Van Morrison.
Hey Jackson,
What?
what do you call a skunk falling from the sky?
I don't know.
A stink bomb.
Our fact today is this.
When you look up at the sky, you often see large, fluffy clouds, and because they're floating around, they look lightweight.
That couldn't be further from the truth. According to the United States Geological Survey, the average cumulus cloud weighs 1 million pounds. Clouds might not be dense, but they hold up a ton of weight.
Remember, before you speak, text, chat, or post, ask yourself,
is it kind?
Is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself
Act responsibly.
and respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.